So then he says, Maharaj, in my next life, don't make me a Brahma. Don't make me a human being either. In your land of Braj, where you distribute such highest kind of bhakti devotion, make me a blade of grass. So I get the dust of the lotus feet of these great devotees. And by virtue of their grace, my antahkaran, my heart, will become an eligible vessel to receive such kind of bhakti. So Shree Krishna blessed Brahmaji. Brahmaji returned from there. So this whole Leela took 1 year. That is why Shukadev ji says, Parikshit, finally after 1 year, the original Sakhas returned. And they said, Maya, Krishna saved us from this demon who was looking like a cave. Time is going by. Chittachor. Shree Krishna's name is Chittachor. He steals the chit, the heart of his devotees. Now he keeps on doing such leelas that people can only think of him and nothing else. One day the Sakhas were playing ball by the banks of the Yamuna. The rule was that if anybody throws the ball into the water, that boy will have to go and fetch it. Shree Krishna noticed that a couple of Sakhas going close to the Yamuna suddenly fainted. So if it had been today, we would have said, take to the doctor, do all the tests. But in this case, Sri Krishna knew what's going on. Under the water, on the bed of that river, was a very virulent serpent called Kaliya. This serpent, our scriptures say some of these serpents are extremely poisonous. So, they are very powerful souls who have taken on that form. Such was the evil prowess of Kalia. He used to live with his wife, the Nagpatnis, out in that region. Because Saubhari Rishi also used to sit and meditate under the Yamuna. So Garud was not allowed to come there. And because he was free from Garud, he was living there. But the venom from his body was such tremendous that not only had the Yamuna become poisonous, the vapors had caused a couple of the children to faint. Krishna realized, he said, I need to go forth and get a solution to this. He threw the ball into the water. And then he jumped in. When he reached the ball, he started churning the water. Kalia was at the river bed when the churning took place. That irritated Kalia no end. Who dare do something like this in my abode? Kalia came up to the surface, saw Krishna there, tied him up and pulled Krishna down. So Shree Krishna was now under the water, tied by Kalia. The Sakhas who saw this, they cried. The news reached Nanda and Yashoda that Krishna has been pulled in by a serpent. Now they came running. Yashoda said, I will jump in. Nanda is stopping her. No. The Krishna thought, if I delay any longer, then there may be some calamity, somebody else may jump in. So I now need to make amends. He started expanding his body until Kaliya could hold him no longer. Finally, Kaliya was forced to release Krishna. Krishna came floating up and Kaliya came behind. Now all his different hoods were visible. Krishna, he pressed one of the hoods and stood on it. And now his dance began. This is the famous dance that took place on the hoods of Kaliya. The people say, which is the most famous, the most par excellent dance in the universe. Usually Shankarji's Tandav Nritya is voted at the end of creation, when he dances the Tandav Nritya and starts assimilating the elements to rewind the world and bring it back to in its primordial form. But this dance by Krishna on the hoods of Kaliya surpassed that. Because it was a moving platform. Kaliya's hoods are moving and there are so many. And Krishna is dancing on one hood, subduing it, jumping onto the other, subduing it, jumping onto the other. Kaliya is unable to catch hold of him. Finally, Kaliya started getting so exhausted, he was spewing blood from his mouth. He was close to his death. His wives, the Nag Patnis, they surrounded and they started praying to Shree Krishna. They said, "Oh Shree Krishna, we agree that our husband is extremely evil. That is why he was born in the serpent body. There is no doubt about it, and he was the king of the serpents. However, now we believe that he is very fortunate, because the biggest yogis yearn to get the dust of your lotus feet, and he has been blessed by your foot dust. We pray to you to deliver him." Hearing those prayers, Kaliya also had a transformation of heart, and he also begged forgiveness from Shree Krishna. Krishna said, "All right, I forgive you, but you can no longer remain here." Krishna banished him from Braj. Where did Kaliya go after that? This is a debated topic. Some people say that he went to the Mediterranean, and once in a while he is still spotted as the Loch Ness monster. That is, of course, somebody's hypothesis. Nevertheless, along with his wives, he departed from the Yamuna.
Are you ready to embark on a transformative spiritual journey? Join the Get Closer to God 21 Days Challenge on the Radha Krishna Bhakti app, guided by Swami Mukundananda. This 21-day challenge offers a deep dive into the 3 dimensions of spiritual growth: wisdom, sadhana, and seva. Gain timeless spiritual wisdom through daily lectures and teachings from Swamiji. Discover the profound insights of the Bhagavad Gita and expand your understanding with the ancient knowledge. Experience the transformative power of sadhana with guided meditations by Swamiji. Deepen your practice, enhance concentration, and find inner tranquility. Embrace the joy of seva through selfless service by engaging in community activities. The Radha Krishna Bhakti app offers a complete spiritual experience. Enjoy daily quotes, soulful bhajans, exclusive video content, and a personalized Ask Swamiji chatbot. It's your path to spiritual growth. Join the Get Closer to God 21 Days Challenge and take a step closer to your divine self. Available in Hindi and English. Download the Radha Krishna Bhakti app today. Gain life-changing wisdom, practice sadhana, and serve with love. Join us now.